Hey guys, how are you? This is Jackie and I am here to do an initial review on some hair that I purchased from Alipop on Aliexpress. And like I said on my previous video, I purchased this hair I believe about a week ago. I really like the hair. I have had a chance to wear it just for a couple of days. And I must say, just for the couple of days, I really like the hair. It's very soft. I did cold wash it with conditioner, Suave Almond and Shea Butter conditioner. I let it air dry. I had to wait a couple of more days after I did the initial review because I had to wait for the closure to come. So I made it into a U-part wig slash with a closure. As you can see, this is with the closure on it. Okay, this is the length of it. I told you guys I'm trying to get something shorter because I'm always wearing 18 inches or longer. This is supposed to be 16, but I'm believing this has to be about 18. I did not measure, but it looks about 18 to me because all my other 16-inch wigs are like a little bit shorter than this. But the wave is absolutely gorgeous, as you can see. It's very soft. The waves are very defined. It's full. This is 3 bags of hair. It's a 12-inch closure, 12 inches of hair, 14-inch, and also 16 inches. And I put the whole 3 bags in, minus maybe about, let me see, maybe about this much hair I did not put in the wig. Yeah, about that much I had left over. So what, you know me, I like to do show and tells. I'm going to try to make this quick as possible. Just give you a couple of specs on it. I will be back maybe within a month's time or 6 weeks and give you an overall review of the hair. But right now I'm just going to give you the specs of it from me wearing it for the last couple of days. Okay, so let's try the wig on. I used a dome cap to make the wig this time because every time I've been using the wig caps, they have been getting extremely big for my head. I'd have to keep going in and trying to tighten it up so it could fit my head. So I decided this time to just basically use the dome cap because it's stretchy, and even if it does get a little big, it'll be easier for me to make it smaller. So now we're gonna put the wig on, and this, as you can see, I'm gonna show you the inside of it. This is the dome cap. As you can see, there's the closure on it. I did not cut off the black part. I'm just gonna put a little concealer at the top because I didn't want to cut it and it made it a little bigger. So I decided to just leave it on there for now. Okay, so anyway, put it on. I'm going to leave the specs for the closure down in the description box below, okay? Because the closure, you're not going to believe it, but it cost so little in price, and it was, I mean, it's absolutely just, the closure itself is beautiful. The closure was under $30. I believe I paid $26 or $27. It was on sale on Aliexpress, but I will leave the company name at the bottom so you guys can see. But this is the hair, and remember I told you guys I was going to curl this hair, but I changed my mind after I wore it because I think it's too pretty to put curls in it. Don't, at least right now. Maybe later I might go in, but right now for an initial review, I am not going to curl this hair because I don't want to curl it. I like the wave pattern. I like how it looks. It is absolutely just gorgeous. I left out a little bit of, well, I just gelled my sides down because I wasn't sure exactly how it was going to look. Okay, but here, let's look. Let me bring the camera up just a little bit so you guys can see. But this is the closure that I purchased. Okay, this is a free style parted closure, which I absolutely love. I would have to say that again, love. It came full. The 12 inches was perfect for what I needed it for. It was just enough hair, and it blends well with this one. And I have another wig that I made that it also blends well with that. So with that being said, I let you know this is, as you can see, how long it is. See? And this is 16 inches, but it's hitting about right here on me. We pull the screen back a little bit more, but I'll put down some. See, it's hitting about right here on me. So, you know, so it's much longer than I anticipated, but let me tell you, sweetheart. Okay, let's get into the specs and then I'm gonna be done, okay? For one, when I purchased the hair, the only thing that I didn't quite like, and I'm gonna explain this because if you're not a hairdresser, you probably panic, okay? When I purchased the hair, I decided to cold wash it. Because you just don't know. I want to see what the natural wave pattern is, opposed to how they send it to me. So I did co-wash it. But as soon as the water hit the hair, it had a dark color come out. And I'm assuming that what they do is on some of the hair, because a lot of people like dark hair, okay? They want close to black hair, okay? When I've told you guys before, it's not a lot of nationalities that have jet black hair, okay? Most of us are born with a dark brown, like an off black kind of hair color. So to try to get jet black hair, you would have to dye it. So what I'm assuming they did was maybe add in a slight rinse to some of the hair when people say they want like the darkest color, which they should just say that, but I'm assuming that's what it was. I know it couldn't have been any kind of dirt because it was like whenever you rinse out your hair from a rinse, you can pretty much tell. And to me, that's what took place. I seen quite a bit. It only took like maybe the first time I put the conditioner on twice because of that. And it was completely gone after the second time I did it. Did it do anything, damage the hair? No, not at all. The hair is still very soft. The hair, very manageable. From the days I have worn it, it has not tangled on me at all, even for the back. Now, like I said, I got 3 bags of hair. Some of you girls like to put maybe a lot of hair right at the base of your neck, which I don't think is the best thing to do. I always try to put my bulkage more up to the top of my ear opposed to the right base of my neck because it will tangle. I don't care how good the hair is. But I haven't experienced any tangling with this hair. As for shedding, I get minimum to 0 shedding, and I'm not bullcrapping on that. I showed you initially when I did it, how I ran my fingers through the hair. I got no hair but 1 or 2 hairs, and it has remained the same, which is a good thing. As for the color, like I said, it's completely gone. There was no lice in this hair. There was no odor to this hair at all. And thus this far, I have nothing bad to say. But like I said, I've only worn it for like 2 days. And from what I can see from 2 days, this would probably be on the list of one of my favorites unless something happens in between now and 6 to 8 weeks. You know me, I don't sleep in my wigs. I take them off and I put them on the next day or whenever I'm going to wear them. Most of the time I will wet them down. I don't put a lot of conditioners and oils on my hair, so this has nothing on it. All I did was condition it like I told you, and there's nothing else on there. So for my initial review on Aliexpress Brazilian natural wavy hair, I would have to give it 2 thumbs up because at this point I'm absolutely loving it. It is so soft. I mean, look at it. It's just gorgeous. I love the wave because you know how sometimes every hair that I basically buy is extremely curly. So I wanted something that was looser. And if I did want to put some curls in it or whatever, it wouldn't be hard. So with this, I can see me, especially with it being 12 inches, I wouldn't even have to cut it. I would just use like a big curling iron and vavoom. You know, I wouldn't even really blow dry it, maybe flat iron a little bit and go. So, but this hair, I don't think that I'm going to curl it, guys. I'm sorry, at least not at this point. I do have another wig review I'm getting ready to do by Aliexpress as well. And that here I will curl. Not today, but when I come back, I'm going to come back in about 2 or 3 weeks, and I'm going to curl it for you and show you how well it holds the curls. But as for this one, I love it, guys. Here, let's look at the back. This is the back of it. Absolutely adore this wig. Okay. It's nice and full. It's not super heavy. You know, I would suggest if you're a person that doesn't like really, really curly hair, you like wavy hair more, but with a little bit more wave to it, this would be a good, you know, this would be good to add to your collection. This is good for mine. All right, guys, I am getting ready to get off here. If you have any questions, please post them down below. I will have the link to Aliexpress down there as well for the closure. This closure is the bomb. It goes from here. Let me see. Well, it's hard to say because I got to twist it, but it's about this wide. And it goes back to about right here. Right where my hand is, right here. So it's a very wide closure. It's very soft. Love this closure. So, all right, I'm out of here, guys. Bye. Thanks for watching.